Well, it's a little bit warm out there, but it's not too bad. Our humidity values, yeah, they're on the higher end of the spectrum, but it's not very widespread. 42% humidity. Okay, it's better than the 50% we were dealing with on Friday. So feels like temperatures up about 2 degrees. Variable winds and pressure is pretty normal, but you still have a lot of action mainly taking place just to our east. Flood watch for San Angelo all the way out to Brownwood, including all of San Antonio and Austin. We have flash flood warnings all across Sonora, even out toward Brady, with aerial flood advisories on the outskirts of Ozona as well. So lots of rain, so let's look at it. Yeah, it's starting to fizzle out right now, which is certainly very good news. A lot of it is just going to be situated mainly along Interstate 10. And then we also have another little pocket of action out to our western counties. Let's zoom in on that. Just south of Carlsbad, okay, just a little bit of lightning, but it's beginning to fall apart. Same with this stuff right along the I-10, I-20 split. But you notice right where my head is, around Andrews County, all right, maybe seeing a couple little pop-up storms. That's going to be certainly possible, but I'm not looking at anything widespread, severe, or anything that's going to lead to any kind of significant flooding. So with a relatively normal weather pattern, that means normal temperatures, like those 60s and 70s for the overnight hours. That feels pretty good. But what about those lingering rain chances? Because they're not just going to get up and walk away as easily as we would ideally like. 72 for tomorrow and about a 10% chance of any of those leftover showers, mainly in those places like Lamesa, Seminole, and maybe even Andrews during those overnight hours. All right, but by tomorrow afternoon, 93, 20% chance of rain. Okay, well, let's kind of break down where that rain is going to be. So tonight, all right, yeah, exactly where I said, right around Lamesa and in the northern parts of the basin. It's not going to last long. That stuff fizzles out within about an hour or so. Tomorrow morning, it's still pretty good, nice and clear. And we start to see a quick little line forming in northern Lee County, just to the north of Hobbs. That itself is going to be bringing a quick little burst of showers and maybe even some localized very heavy rainfall around Snyder, Big Spring, maybe trying to move out to Midland, Odessa, although model data is just not supporting that so much. So that's going to be that 20% chance of rain. How much rain can we actually see from a lot of this? Well, by Wednesday, we're actually pretty good. We don't need to worry about it. But the 48-hour rainfall totals are kind of showing anywhere from, maybe a few hundredths of an inch if we're lucky to about maybe an inch, inch and a half up towards Snyder. We're going to see, granted, we've also seen how much this stuff really estimates or actually turns out to be the case. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, relatively good days for a car wash. I know we need it after driving through a lot of those flooded roads, but hey, temperatures really start to warm up heading toward the weekend. But once the weekend hits, not so much. Crystal?
Jordan, thanks. Next.